Hello, my name's Rocket. I have no fucking idea how to do an intro, so hi. This is just gonna be a little rendering thing to show how I render, kind of like a tutorial, but kind of not because I don't know how to explain things properly. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I'm starting out by grabbing a little bit of a warmer, darkish tone and placing where I think the facial features should go. The lighting is coming from, I guess, a little bit below the face because the head is tilted, so I'm trying to put shadows where I think they should go. I'm not using a reference, so this is really just from my brain. But if you can use a reference, please do because it very much helps. I'm just quirky like that. Anyways. So the brush that I'm using is the triangle brush on Clip Studio Paint. That's the program I'm using, by the way, didn't mention that. Um, I think it's just pretty good to use to block out shadows and everything, so yeah. So after mindlessly moving my brush around because I didn't know what I was doing because I forgot, I'm basically just trying to block in more shadows on the rest of the body, and just be very conscious of where the shadows should go. I know a lot of people like draw arrows, but I kind of just rely on my brain power because I'm better than that. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't mean that. No, I just don't. I'm just lazy, honestly. That's kind of, yeah, that's the only reason. Anyway, so that's that. This part gets just a little bit tricky because the fabric of the dress is see-through. So just if you are doing see-through material, just make sure that you're not only putting shadows in where they would go on the fabric, but also underneath the fabric. So after I got the shadows down, I'm putting a little bit of a lighter color just where I think the highlights would go. This isn't going to be like the lightest shade, I'm just kind of blocking stuff in. Along with the shadows that aren't going to be, or they're going to be darker, I just wanted to make sure the placement was right. And just so I feel like it's a little easier to blend later on by building up the values. One thing to definitely keep in mind whenever you're putting shadows and highlights down is to think about contrast, making some areas have more contrast than others, and line, like tangent lines, or whatever the fuck they're called, just so that things look a little cleaner and they don't blend together too bad. So as you can see, I'm definitely stealing colors from another drawing that I did because I love this color palette, and I'm lazy. I just want colors already that already look nice. So why would I find a new color, you know? Um, so yeah, now I'm just trying to, I guess, sharpen some lines up. Honestly, I don't remember because this is a voiceover. So yeah, bear with me. So I skipped ahead just a little bit. Right now I'm just trying to draw the eyes, and as you can see, I added a little bit more detail to the shadows so that it's more structured. Um, so yeah, I mean, with this angle, I've never really drawn this type of lighting before, and I didn't use a reference, so if it looks a little bit odd, that's why. Definitely use your references. um, so yeah, that's just what I'm doing right now, and also stealing colors from my other drawing because I'm still lazy. Now I'm going in with a darker, warmer shade that I also stole, and just adding more definition. I like to define the eye bags because I'm fucking tired. I don't. This is a self-portrait, by the way. So yeah. And with like highlights, I like to put a darker color right beside it, just because I feel like it makes it look more realistic, and I think it adds more contrast and just looks nicer in the end. So you'll definitely see me doing that a lot throughout this. So I'm adding a little bit of a warmer color to the cheeks and nose because I feel like it adds more definition, and also a little bit of a blush because I cannot draw anything without blush because I'm insane. So yeah, from here I'm kind of just defining things and adding darker colors so that there's more difference in values. That's another big thing, just making sure that you have a full range of values, unless you're going for something more blended together, and I don't know, it just depends, but I like to add a lot of range and value. I feel like there's not really much to say. I'm really just trying to add a little bit of darker shadows, and warmer colors so that it doesn't look so dull, I guess. And I feel like just adding a little bit of a different toned color makes it look more 3D, I guess, and rendered and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of just what I'm doing. I'm adding darker shadows and trying to make it look good. I don't know. So now I'm tackling the hair, which I kind of like drawing hair, but not realistic hair. So it's kind of messy, but it's whatever. Um, since I'm drawing myself, I guess I had to do the little dyed part of my hair, but it's really annoying. It's really annoying to draw. Um, so yeah, I keep flipping back to the other drawing so I get the colors that I want because I don't I don't feel like making new ones. Um, but yeah, mainly for the shadows, I just use more warm toned, darker colors and stay in the more dull side just because that's my coloring style, but you can really just pick whatever colors you want. Fun little fact, by the way, I draw on not many layers. For the render layer, I just do one. And I don't do line art usually, I just do a sketch, unless I'm feeling quirky, but even then I usually draw over the line art because I feel like it makes it look more organic, I guess. Um, I don't know, I like being able to change how like the end product is gonna look, so if I just stick to the line art, I feel like it's a little less fun, I don't know. So far, the only brushes that I've been using has been the triangle brush and then this one pencil brush called Artemis. It's like a little pack, but I use Artemis Hard because it just has sharper lines. So yeah, for rendering I've just used the triangle one, and then for smaller details or sharp lines I'll use the pencil. But also at the end I kind of go in with a little blend brush thing, so if you want smooth blending I would use something that mixes the colors so you don't have to do as much work, but I kind of like how it looks blocky and not totally blended. So now I'm going in with a little bit of a darker color, again warmer, just because I like the shadows to be warmer, but it's really up to you what color you want the shadows to be, and it depends on the lighting that you're using, but this is the lighting that I've been using for a while because I think it looks kind of swag. But anyways, and I don't know if this is common knowledge, but the way that I get like warmer colors is going more saturated and to the left, and then cooler colors is going desaturated and more gray because it adds more contrast and color theory and all of that. So yeah, that's my little tip. So now that I think that the person looks pretty shaded fine, I don't know, I'm going on to the background, and I don't know how to explain this because I didn't like have a method, I just prayed. And I also didn't have a reference, so I also just prayed and hoped that it looked good. So I'm not gonna explain this part too much. Now I'm just going in and doing any extra details that I think need to be there, adding more contrast and darker values, just to where I think, I don't know, just finishing touches, yeah. That's about it. So this is what it ended up looking like. I did go in on an overlay layer and just add some more color to some spots because I thought it was looking a little dull. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was somewhat helpful. And I hope that you have a good day. And of course, if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me because I'm pretty new at this whole YouTube thing. So yeah, bye!